Hi, so I'm here today with another video. I just wanted to show you guys some necklaces that I made today. Let me change this view. So the first one I just wanted to show you is this one right here. I just used beading wire and bead crimps and probably size 11/0 if I remember correctly. Matsuno beads. I don't know the color. I'm sorry, I don't know the color. I can probably find the serial number, but that might not help because we're here in the souk where I buy these beads from. Let me move this a little. The souk where I buy it from, it literally, what's it? They don't really put the name on it. It just comes in a box and then you open it and then you get it and it's whatever. But anyways, so I just wanted to show this necklace. I call it my minimalist necklace. And I mean, yes, the minimalist as in the art movement. And when I say the art movement, yes, I mean, look at this. Anybody who studied art history, I also have a matching bracelet. So if I put this on, I'm not going to put this on because, well, I can put it on, but it doesn't really match my other two silver necklaces. These ones I saved up money and bought, but this one I bought the materials for and made. And I just wanted to show you guys, everyone out there. So if I put it on, 1 second, it's a little, there we are. Looks like that. I mean, it looks, I mean, maybe with the necklaces it looks alright, because if I didn't have the necklaces, this alone kind of makes it look as, it looks very tight. I mean, I like tight necklaces on my body. 1 second, my head is cropped. I can move you guys back a little. Yeah, it looks like my head is, well no, it looks fine. And it matches my bracelet too. But anyways, this necklace, yes, I'm talking about the minimalist movement historically. And I always see, when I just do a basic Google search on, what is it? I look up minimalist or minimalism. I made sure to phrase it right. I put minimalism jewelry, and all these necklaces, like with this tiny box chain down in this one, it's like this box chain and one. 1 second, let me close the window. It's a little loud. Anyways. People don't really understand minimalism, like what it's supposed to be. I mean, if you ask somebody, what are the name for me 5 characteristics of minimalism as in the art movement, they'll say, doesn't have a lot of color, doesn't have a lot of shapes, doesn't have a lot of interpretation, doesn't have really anything. And no, that's not what minimalism was, okay? Minimalism was based off the square, like right angles. So this has so many squares. This is basically all right angles. And it's meant to represent something, not of this reality, but it has its own reality, okay? That's basically what abstract art was, but minimalism took it a step further. Abstract art was something of its own reality, and minimalism pushed it further by simplifying the shapes and representing separate realities with mass-produced objects. So technically, this necklace right here falls into that along with this bracelet, because all the things that were made to make this, or all the components of this necklace, which is the Rudkovsky beads, which I bought, and the Matsuno seed beads, and the beading wire, and the wires, and the jump rings, all of those were produced in a factory somewhere. It wasn't something that was handmade, like a canvas, or, well, most canvases nowadays are machine made, but these were all machine made. Like all the components for this bracelet too, I can show you guys. It's a nice soft pink. I like it. I mean, pink is a nice color to me. But all the components were from a factory, okay? So the moment someone says, you don't understand minimalism either. Yes, I do. This is mass-produced stuff that is put into its own separality. And people say, oh, this necklace right here, it represents like a peach. No, this necklace is all itself. It doesn't represent anything. It represents itself. Okay, I didn't make this and think, I'm going to make a necklace that has a cherry blossom inspiration. No, I looked at this pink and I said, this pink is going to be pink and it's not going to represent anything else. So I am more minimalist, or I have more of the minimalist influence and ideas than the people on the internet. And it really sucks that people come into the group of genuine minimalism appreciators like me, and then they kind of trash about and they say, you know, I'm just going to paint a blank canvas, which has already been done, by the way. It was done in the 50s? I think it was 1950s, white painting by, it wasn't Frank Stella, it was somebody else. It wasn't Mondrian either. Oh my goodness, I forgot. But Mondrian was an abstract artist, so he's technically not a minimalist. But anyways, at least, yeah, technically he's not minimalist. He's more abstract. But anyways, those kinds of paintings, people come in who say, I want to be an artist, I want to be famous, and I'm going to use these large, very famous schools of art, or just maybe, you know, if your dad's a famous person, I'm going to use my dad's influence and be an arts giant. It really infuriates me because these people probably don't appreciate art. They have no appreciation for the thoughts and the unique, you know, sui generis thoughts that were prominent when these art schools came into being. Like, abstract was, I think the first ever abstract painting was like, what, in the 1910s, 1900s, like 1905 or 1906s or whatever. It took, I mean, art itself has been around for pretty much ever since humanity has been around, but it finally took 2,000 years, maybe more, to finally get to a stage in humanity and, you know, I won't say evolution, but just in society or a society to appreciate just basic shapes and geometry and look at it and say, oh, this is not just decoration, but this is actually art. It took a long time to get there, and when people walk into the room and say, I want to be famous, and I'm just going to use this to be famous, that infuriates me. So if you're not part of the genuine minimalists, don't try it, because it's infuriating, it's disrespectful, and you don't really belong here. But that's some tea. Anyways, here's another necklace I made. So my mom went through her necklace, because I do bead crochet, and she went through her collection, and she kind of figured out, oh my goodness, I don't have a blue one, because, you know, here it's getting hotter, and it's right now, at least as of right now when I'm filming this video, I don't know if I'll put it up immediately, but right now it's Ramadan, so it's hot a little, and I should probably drink water. But anyways, what's it? Yeah, she looked at her necklaces and she doesn't really wear it because, or she doesn't wear them outside because, one, I guess in this country, because it's getting hotter, it's really hard to wear beaded necklaces because they get kind of nasty when they have sweat. I mean, these are glass. These Rutkowski are really high quality, and if you like them, I don't sell them, but you should go get them because they're really nice. Free PR, I guess. And these silver, I mean, silver by itself, when you sweat with silver on, it's very rare that the silver changes color. Cars. But anyways, these Rutkowskis probably will change color if I sweat too much, but the silver probably won't. I usually just wear silver necklaces or just really nothing, or leather. Leather is nice. See, I have this leather necklace, this one. And then I have just a single silver pendant. I mean, it's a dark navy blue color, so maybe it'll match my shirt if I match it with my pants, but yeah, she just looked at her necklaces and she said, oh, I don't have a blue tone one. So I said, okay, we can go to the souk and we can pick out some beads. And she wanted a navy blue color, a dark navy blue, kind of like this necklace, the one I just showed. This kind of navy blue, like a dark one, but we couldn't find it, so we just picked out this blue bead color and I made it into a necklace. I haven't put the metal clasps on yet, but I will. And maybe in the next video I can show you guys the finished piece. If after I give it to my mom, she said if I can get her to lend it to me so I can make this video and show you guys. But today I just wanted to show this. It's a really nice color. I like to call it a Van Gogh blue or Starry Night Van Gogh blue because it reminds me, if I wrap it up a little, and if I show you guys like this, it kind of looks like the Starry Night that Van Gogh painted. If you don't think about it, or if you don't perceive it the same way, I don't care. Call it whatever, but I really like it. These are also Matsuno genuine beads, or MGB, but I pretty much use only MGB if it's like this, because that's the only thing I can get around where I am right now in the souk. It's very weird. They have this in the souk, but they don't have Miyuki. But that's whatever. Anyways, so I made this, and I like this blue necklace so much that I don't know if I'll make this specific blue, but I don't have a blue bead crochet necklace, but I'm thinking of maybe using these beads, these blue ones. One second, there's a car. using these blue ones and making it into a bead crochet like this. I mean, I already beaded a spool of thread. I don't have it with me right now, sorry guys. But I beaded it, and then I can probably crochet it later, and I'll maybe have that ready next time along with the metal findings on this one. But until then, you guys will just have to stay tuned. But yeah, I wanted to showcase this bracelet, this necklace. Again, I call it my minimalist necklace. Maybe minimalist inspired necklace, because minimalism itself has been dead for at least, what, 20, 30 years, unfortunately. But, I still like it. It's really nice. And it doesn't represent anything. Like, it doesn't represent an emotion. It represents itself. Okay? Maybe some things don't need to represent anything but themselves. Okay? Individualism. Whatever it's called. But anyways, this one matching. Pretty nice. And I just want to show you guys. Along with this blue one. And this one is a single one. I mean, okay. Now that I look at this, okay, maybe some people think that minimalism is just having not a lot, and then you should say minimal. But minimalism itself is an established school of art, or a style of art. So the moment you say, oh, this is a minimalist, necklace, then you're going to start getting asked questions by people like me, who have studied and appreciate the long history and the diverse, mechanisms of art. People like me, who have studied art, are going to ask you questions. Okay, do you understand the history of art? Do you know where it came from? No, you probably don't. Is there anything else I want to show you guys? No, that's all I want to show you guys today. I mean, short video. But blue one, pink minimalist one, and maybe this one. I mean, if you want to make it minimal, say it, but don't say yourself as a minimalist, because you're not. I'm telling you, you're not. Unless you understand it, you're not. And it's just frustrating, and it's also just, it depreciates. Oh, but I can show you guys this one. No, I'll wait until next time. You guys just have to wait. Anyways, that's what I just want to show you. Minimalism, silver, gold, not gold, water, I don't know. Just, minimalism is awesome. If you want to get into it, study art before you depreciate it, or people like me are, again, going to be very frustrated with you, and it's insulting. So just study art, and then maybe we can get along.